Alright, hello. The piece that we'll be learning today is Felicidade by Carlos Jobim. Once again, you have the notation on the screen at the bottom as well as the tabs. For those of you using the tabs, you know that the 6 lines represents each string, and the top line being the first string, and the second line the second string, and so forth. Obviously the numbers placed on the line indicates which frets you would therefore find on those particular strings. So let's get started. You will notice at the start we have this piece of music is written in split time. Split time is 2/2 time, but for convenience and simplicity, I'll be treating this piece as 4/4 time. Alright, I think we can understand the rhythm easier that way. Right, so let's get started. Find the notes there. It's the open 5th string, and then 5th, 5 and 5 on the 3rd and 2nd string. So the rhythm's going to be 1, 2, 3 and 4, and again 1, 2, 3 and 4, and second bar is the same, 3rd bar is the same, 4th bar similar. So on count 4, in the 4th bar we have to just play the single E note on the 2nd string. Alright, so if I should play 1 to 4, it becomes this. Once more. At measure 5, we still have a half bar at 5. Alright, so that's going to be count 1, 2, 3 and 4, and count bar 5, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and bar 6. And now we need to add the C with our 4th finger. 1 and 2 and 3, and the G will find on the 2nd string with your 4th finger. Alright, so measure 6 goes. Once again. Measure 7, we jump to the 1st position. Just find this note, simple enough. 1, 2, 3 and 4, and 1, 2, 3 and 4, and measure 8, similar. 1, 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4. So if I play from 5 to 8, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and 1, 2, 3. Once again. Again, once again, with the 3rd finger you're going to find the G. 1, 2, 3 and 4, and alright, at the F sharp I want you to place your bar finger across at the 2nd fret, so it becomes alright, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and measure 10 you're going to hold the bar, because then you're going to find your B on the 5th string. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and so then you will, for the last quaver in measure 10, I want you to lift your bar so you can play the open 1st string. So measure 10 once again. 1, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and 1 and 2 and 3, 4, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and So measure 11, 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and. Now those two notes are then tied to the first beat in measure 12, which means in measure 12 you only play the fourth string open. So measure 12 is going to be 1 and 2 and 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, sorry, and 4 and, measure 12 again, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, I'll play 9 to 12. Once again. Last time. Measure 13, find those notes. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and. Measure 14, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Measure 15. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Measure 16. 1 and 2 and 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Actually, I see a mistake there. Yes, that shouldn't be an open third string, that should be an A. So you need to keep your A down on the third string, which becomes. Alright, so from measure 13 to 16 becomes. Once again. Measure 17. Find those notes. 1, 2, 3, 4 and. Measure 18. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So measure 17 and 18 is this. I'll do it again. And then at measure 19 we have a full bar at fret 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Measure 20, same chords, just you're adding the D on the second string, so it's still under your bar. 1, 2, 1, 2. Beautiful. Find those notes. Your third finger's on the C on the fifth string, first is on the fourth fourth finger's on the third, and your second finger's on the second string. Alright, so let me play it to you from 17 to 20. Once again. Last time. (21). Full bar at the first fret. Find the notes. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and. If I play 21 and 22 together, it becomes once again 23, 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and then 24, 1 and 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 24 again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So on the second half of the fourth beat, you then have those two notes, the A and the C, to play together, and so 24 sounds like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Let me do 21 to 24 once again. (21 to 24) again. Alright, and those notes are tied up over into measure 25. What makes this piece awkward to memorize is that so much of it takes place in the first position. So your fingers are all over the place, but with enough practice you can certainly manage that. Right, at the end of 24 you will recall that we were playing the A and the C together, and that was tied over onto the first beat of measure 25, which means that we don't play it there. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That's 25 and 26 together. So once again, 25 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That's 25 only. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Once again, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 26. So that E note is, if your first string open is tied onto the first beat of 26, which becomes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 26 again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Once more for 26. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So if I should combine 25 and 26, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and once again. And then you'll see 27, it is the same as the start. 27 and 28. Alright, so let me do 25 to 28. So from the last quave of 24, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Once again. Again. That now starts a new section. If you like, at the end of 28, you might want to go back to the start once again and play the first section twice. So the second section now starts on 29. You might want to repeat that when you get to the end as well. But anyway, this is how it goes. You find the notes. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and those notes once again are tied over to the first beat, as well as the bass note. So we aren't going to play anything on count 1 in measure 30, but we are going to play on count 2. 2, 3, 4. So 29 and 30 becomes 1, 2, 3, 4 and once again. Measure 31. Those are triplets. Find the notes. And then that is beat 1 and 2. Measure 32. So measure 31 and 32. Once again. So if I take it from 29 to 32. Once again. Right, from 33, C 7th chord, and those last two notes at the end of 33 is tied over to the first beat once again, so again of 34, so we don't play it there. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1. So we go back to that C 7th chord in 34, 33 to 34. Once again. 35. Find the notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and. And that last quaver in 35 once again is tied over to the first beat in 36, which means that 36 becomes 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 36. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. So if I play 35 and 36, it becomes this. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. "37. Find the notes. 1, 2, bar at 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then back to the same chord, just a different rhythm. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. This is 38. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. So 37 and 38. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 39. Bar at 3. 1, 2, 3, 4 and. 1, 2, 3, 4 and. Once more. 1, 2, 3, 4 and. Measure 40 is the same chord. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. So playing 37 to 40 becomes this. Once again. At measure 41, the fourth finger stays on the B on the first string. Find the chord, and then you have a half bar at 4. Just drop your second finger to the A. 1, 2, 2, and then we have triplets again. Just slide a second finger along the second string from the A to the G. Alright, that is 41. Alright, at 42 we have still have a half bar at 2. Your fourth finger's on the A. Alright, so just find the notes there. The third finger's on the B, second on the D. Also triplets. The next three notes is also triplets. So 42 is. So if I play 41 and 42, it sounds like this. And we have a nice chord. There was a diminished seventh chord at 43. Finger 1, finger 3, finger 2, finger 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and. 44. half bar at 1, and the count there for 44 is 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and. Right, let me play from 41 to 44. Once again. Right, at this point, we now move to 45. Measure 45. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that last quaver in 45 is also tied over to 46. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 46, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, which becomes from 45, 1 and 2 and 3 and, oops, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Once again. 47, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and all you do is just to move those one semitone back to the flat. 1 and 2 and 3, 1 and 2 and 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and we're back to that section. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So if I take it from 45, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and you can guess what happens after that. Once more from 45, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and to 49, the same thing that we had earlier. Right? Just at 52, you would then repeat that. Let's take it now again from 48 to 49. And then from 52 into the last line, 43. Last chord. So from 53, right, I hope that you enjoyed that this lesson, and also, should you wish to have the PDF file of this of the score, you can certainly contact me, and you will find my email address on my YouTube homepage. Thanks for listening.